of change, the aftermath of the Boshin War and the Meiji Restoration. As the echoes of cannon fire faded and the dust settled after the Boshin War, Japan stood at a crossroads. In this exploration, we unravel the aftermath of the conflict, the Meiji Emperor's vision for a modern Japan, and the unexpected twists that would reshape the fate of the samurai warrior class. Join us as we navigate the winds of change, where the bloodless revolution took an unexpected turn, leaving an indelible mark on Japan's history. 1. The Boshin War's conclusion. With the Boshin War concluded, the imperial forces emerged victorious, marking the end of the Tokugawa shogunate. The Meiji Emperor, now in a position of undisputed power, could turn his attention to the monumental task of modernizing Japan. However, the road ahead was fraught with challenges and divergent visions for the nation's future. 2. The illusion of a bloodless revolution. While the term bloodless revolution had been used to describe the transfer of power, the reality was far more nuanced. The struggles, sacrifices, and conflicts of the Boshin War laid bare the complexities of a nation in transition. The question now was how the Meiji Emperor would steer Japan in the aftermath of the conflict. 3. The Emperor's vision, embracing Western ideas. Surprisingly, the Meiji Emperor's vision for Japan took an unexpected turn. Once in charge, he believed that the best path forward for the country was to embrace Western ideas and technologies. This marked a stark contrast to the factions that fought on his behalf during the Boshin War, revealing a divergence in perspectives within the imperial ranks. 4. The contradiction of ideals. The factions that supported the emperor during the Boshin War, including the samurai warrior class, held ideals rooted in preserving traditional Japanese values. The sudden shift towards westernization presented a contradiction that would shape the tension between the old and the new. The very forces that fought for the emperor now found themselves at odds with the direction he envisioned for Japan. 5. The samurai's dilemma. No place in the new society. Among the factions grappling with this ideological shift, the samurai warrior class faced a particularly poignant dilemma. The society Japan was forming under the Meiji Emperor seemed to have no place for the traditional role of the samurai. The values that once defined their identity were now at odds with the rapid modernization and westernization sweeping the nation. 6. Struggles of the samurai transition and displacement. As Japan transitioned into a new era, the samurai found themselves grappling with displacement and uncertainty. The dismantling of the traditional feudal system and the rise of a centralized government challenged the very foundations of samurai identity. Many faced economic hardship and a loss of purpose in a society evolving at a pace they struggled to match. 7. The impact on samurai culture. The impact of this societal transformation reverberated through samurai culture. The once-revered code of Bushido, guiding the samurai's way of life, faced challenges in a world where traditional hierarchies were being dismantled. The arts, philosophy, and rituals that defined samurai culture found themselves in a state of flux. 8. The end of the samurai, a chapter closes. Ultimately, the Meiji Emperor's vision for a modern Japan sounded the death knell for the samurai warrior class. The government officially abolished the samurai class, and many were forced to adapt to new roles or face obsolescence. The era of the samurai had come to an end, closing a chapter in Japan's history that had spanned centuries. 9. Legacy of the Meiji Restoration. The Meiji Restoration, while marking the end of the samurai era, laid the foundation for Japan's rapid modernization. The nation embraced Western technologies, education, and governance structures, propelling it onto the global stage. The legacy of this transformative period is visible in Japan's contemporary identity as a modern, industrialized nation. Conclusion. As we conclude this exploration of the aftermath of the Boshin War and the Meiji Restoration, the shadows of change linger. Subscribe for more insights into Japan's dynamic history, and share your thoughts in the comments on this pivotal moment that reshaped the nation. Arigatou gozaimasu, and see you on the next chapter of Japan's fascinating narrative. Like the falling petals of cherry blossoms, the era of the samurai drifted into the past. Subscribe for more glimpses into the nuanced tapestry of Japan's history, and let the journey through time continue in the land of the rising sun. Arigatou gozaimasu.